Hey there, history buffs. Ever wondered what made the 1920s one of the most transformative decades in American history? Buckle up, because we're diving into the Roaring Twenties, a time of incredible change and innovation. The 1920s kicked off with a bang, right after the end of World War I. Soldiers returned home and America was ready to let loose. This decade was all about jazz, flappers, and speakeasies. But it wasn't just about the parties. The 1920s saw major social, economic, and technological advancements that shaped the modern United States. First up, let's talk about Prohibition. In 1920, the 18th Amendment made the production, sale, and transportation of alcohol illegal. But instead of stopping folks from drinking, it just pushed the party underground. Speakeasies popped up everywhere, and organized crime flourished. Figures like Al Capone became infamous, and the federal government had its hands full trying to enforce the law. Next, we can't forget the cultural explosion known as the Harlem Renaissance. This was a time when African-American artists, musicians, and writers took the stage. Jazz legends like Louis Armstrong and Duke Ellington made waves in music, while writers like Langston Hughes and Zora Neale Hurston captured the African-American experience with their powerful words. Harlem became the epicenter of black culture and creativity, influencing generations to come. And let's not overlook the technological boom. The 1920s saw the rise of automobiles, with Henry Ford's Model T making cars affordable for the average American. This revolutionized transportation and gave birth to the American car culture. Radio also became a household staple, connecting people across the country and bringing news, music, and entertainment into living rooms coast to coast. Women were making waves too. The 19th Amendment, ratified in 1920, granted women the right to vote. This was a huge victory for the suffrage movement and marked the beginning of greater social and political participation for women. Flappers, with their bobbed hair and daring fashion, symbolized the new liberated woman of the 1920s. Economically, it was a roller coaster. The stock market soared and consumerism was at an all-time high. People were buying on credit and businesses were booming. But as we know, this bubble would eventually burst, leading to the Great Depression at the end of the decade. So there you have it, the 1920s, a decade of jazz, innovation, and social change. From Prohibition and the Harlem Renaissance to the rise of the automobile and women's suffrage, this era set the stage for modern America. Thanks for tuning in, and until next time, keep exploring the past to understand the present. Catch you later.